So Modern Warfare has been out for approximately 24 hours now, and it's time to give you my general review of the game now that it's in its full state. Last night at 9 p.m. the game launched across all platforms a little bit early for those who actually had the digital copies. I'm not sure about physical copies because I ordered it digitally. But the game is solid, and there's a lot to do within this Call of Duty. There's a lot of camo challenges, there are daily challenges to complete, there are XP tokens that you can actually earn within the game. There are no microtransactions yet, but that's to be expected to be added later within the game. And I think that, we all expected that at this point. We all know about the battle pass system, and we all know that there are no loot boxes in the game, so that's a wonderful thing. Weapon balance really isn't a problem either because every single weapon is viable. You can use any weapon in the game and still do pretty well with it if you know its effective range and things like that, and you learn the spawn points and learn the map overall. I feel like people were camping in the beta because they didn't really know what the maps were laid out like. They didn't know which areas people were going to run down, the hot zones that people were going to flock to, and I feel like the camping has definitely drastically went down since the beta itself. And I played the campaign. The campaign is actually really good. The story's good. It's very relatable to today, but it is very gruesome, so I wouldn't necessarily allow children to play the game. Now, the particular issues that the beta did not have and that this game does have at launch, now I know you guys were all waiting for this, is the fact that it did crash a couple of systems such as the Xbox and the Xbox One X. The systems themselves would just shut down, the game would freeze up, and there were some campaign issues, I believe, within the mission Highway, where there were bug fixes that people just couldn't leave the mission because there was an evacuation, or I guess you could say extraction area in that game that you just couldn't get through. You'll know about it when you play the game itself. But I think that this year Call of Duty is actually going to be really solid and actually a lot of fun. Today they released the 1.4 update to it. It was actually a massive update because they added Ground War and Free For All to the listed game modes. I thought Ground War was going to come out last night, but it didn't. It was very limited modes last night, and that's okay because for a couple hours to be launched before midnight, I understand that. I get that they want people to test it, and I also do understand the server issues because this happens every single year. For about 2.5 hours last night, like I said, people could not log into the game across any platform because the servers were overloaded. I do think that Infinity Ward needed to test those a little bit harder before the game actually came out, but this happens every single year with Call of Duty. People get really hyped about it, and then people just start crashing the servers because there's just so many people trying to play at once. So I do understand why it took so long for them to fix it. I really wasn't annoyed because I played the campaign. Overall, this game feels like a Modern Warfare game. It feels like a modern shooter that's really fun to play, quick and snappy, none of that long Battlefield overcomplication to it. It looks like Battlefield, but it's really not if you've ever actually played a Battlefield game. This is good, wholesome Call of Duty, just like Modern Warfare 2 in my opinion. And overall, without the bugs issues and all that extra shit, I would say that this game deserves a solid 8 out of 10. But with the bugs, I mean, those need to be fixed. Systems crashing, that's not cool in Infinity Ward. Anyway guys, let me know what you guys think of Modern Warfare down in the comment section below, and just let me know about any errors or issues that you seem to be having with the game. Do you like the game? Do you hate the game? Do you think the game is too controversial or too obscene? I want to hear all about that down in the comment section. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I make new Modern Warfare videos every single day, and this is Hades Gaming signing off. Have a good one, guys.